I'm Tom, and in the comment section of this video, people, there is a link to join an FPL league. I'm not very good at FPL, and I know this is a boxing video, not a football video, but I will be covering more football as we head through the season. So if that is your thing, or sounds like your thing, and you want to play along, join in the description. You can absolutely smash me at FPL. Hopefully you join, but this video, let's talk about AJ versus Fury. It's still unannounced. It's still ongoing. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what, well, I do know what's holding it up. The fact it's not in the UK. I don't think either fighter is scared of the other one, and it's signed. It's just the location dispute. The big problem I think we'll have with hosting it in the UK is the time of year. I think there'll be some form of clause where it's going to be a 2-fight deal. The first one will be in New York, and the second one will be in the United Kingdom, in England, hopefully at Wembley. The first one in October, or November, December time. The second one in the summer, right, June, July time. That to me is what makes most sense. Maybe even August, right? Because the problem you're going to have with Wembley, I would still watch it on Christmas Day at Wembley. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would watch it any time of the year at Wembley. But the fact of the matter is, Wembley is an open top stadium. Hosting a fight in the middle of November, a big fight, right, where you want it to sell out and do records, which it probably would still do, but in the middle of November in an open top stadium where it might rain, you're going to have issues. That's the big issue, right? I think that's why they're going for an indoor stadium in Madison Square Garden in New York. And then you host the rematch in the summer where it's England. It's still, I say it's still been a gamble. This year, sweltering, right? So maybe it's not as big a gamble as what it once was, but that's much more safe, much more safer bet than hoping it's dry and just cold in November. Anyway, it's not been announced. Let's talk about their recent fight. AJ got dropped twice by Prenga, and Fury took 4 rounds to stop a 46-year-old Marius Wack. That's what we're coming off here. AJ got dropped twice in round 1 against Christian Prenga, then knocked him out in round 2, and Fury took 7 rounds to stop a 46-year-old Marius Wack. I'm more impressed and more worried by the AJ fight. Fury's is about what I expected, and you can see how he rises to his opponents. Look, I'm not going to get into that. But AJ got dropped twice by Christian Prenga. That's concerning. And then he knocked him out in the second round after getting dropped twice and being hurt in the first round. That's impressive. So you can't ignore the knockdowns. And apparently Christian Prenga was in as well. You know what I mean? You can't ignore that. And I also can't ignore the fact that Fury took 7 rounds to get rid of the 46-year-old, regardless of the fact that he rises to his opponents. They aren't who they were. They're fighting for money, for nothing else, probably in New York. They aren't who they were. I do think Wembley needs to be having this fight at some point in summer before they become, you know, fossils. This fight isn't what it was. It hasn't been announced yet. And now you're looking at this fight going, if, you know, whoever loses this fight, do they retire? And whoever wins this fight, what's there for them? Do you really think AJ, if he wins this fight, can go and become undisputed? Not, you know, beating the likes of a Talma, at the moment beating a Dubois, or if not, a Wardley who can whack. Like, I just worry what the winner can go on to do and what the loser can go on to do. Hopefully the loser retires, but in my opinion, I'd also like the winner to retire. If you want to have a 2-fight deal, have a 2-fight deal. That's not a big issue, right? 2 fights, sail off into the sunset, make your money. This fight isn't what it was. We're getting torn up on location. I just worry the longer this goes, the more this fight devalues, not just for their purses, but in terms of for our watching value and entertainment. It doesn't really answer the question that we've always asked, which is who is better? Who's the king of Britain, AJ or Fury? This won't answer that. People, let me know your thoughts on all that in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. That stuff works, people. Peace.